From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Ian Happ up to hit.
First pitch, 640.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Back to second. First baseman, Michael.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Michael Busch, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And that one clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Popped up left side. Wheeler has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill, Justin Steele. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Bryce Harper, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Harper went deep in his most recent game. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Pedro Leon.
And Boo, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Kyle Schwarber, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
In the air, right field. Suzuki settles underneath it, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, so up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Out in front, rip foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And there's a ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed. That's a ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Let's go, Zach.
Right through there for a strike. Kelly launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout.
Stott over to first in time. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Don't call me up, I don't follow up, but low frequency, no fake. Don't interrupt, cause I'm in the rush.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Now one missed. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Oh!
This one in the air, right field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One down.
Batting fifth, catcher J.T.
Here comes Real Muto.
Oh!
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Another 1-2. And that one is inside. Second inning here, no score. He goes down looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
This is Bryson Stott. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Oh! Oh!
Two and two. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. We'll move to the third with no score.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Dansby Swanson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball two.
That one fouled hard the other way. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Rolled over to third. Sosa fires to first in time.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
He's got it, and there's two down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
Now here is Kevin Alcantara. Top of the third, no score.
Up.
This one in the air, center field. Leon moving under it, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Garcia.
Swing and a foul out of play. Garcia with a homer in his last game.
Hey!
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Dylan Moore.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Strike! Woo!
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Pedro
Digging in, Pedro Leon.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cubs.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
That's the ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one is off the plate. And now 3-0. Alex Bregman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. First time up was a pop out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1.
Oh.
No outs, runners at first and second. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. The 1-0. Late on that fastball. The 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a 2-1 on the way. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. First and second here, no outs.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
2-0. Late with the swing there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
So here's Horner now. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And that one is lifted in the air. Leon under it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dynasty Swanson.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Grounded out his first time.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Oh.
Late on that fastball.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball
Off the
inside.
mark there, and a count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 2-2. gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Phillies nothing. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Bryce Harper.
Harper takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alcantara settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ball 1.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Good hitters count the 2-0. Inside, just missed.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
The 3-1. That's ball
That's
4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop,
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Edmundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Flied to right his first time.
No, that's a ball. Nope, that's away.
Inside.
No.
And now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 3-1. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. Caught looking his first time up. tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and chases a low one there.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Schwarber at second. Sosa at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him swinging for the K.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the fifth. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. Wheeler back to work.
Oh!
That one's in there, and that's strike one. That's a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next to hit, Kevin Alcantara. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ, the next to hit.
Hey!
And that misses. And it's 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Moore settles under this one. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Phillies nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Outside corner, got him looking, and he'll challenge that called strike.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. He's 0 for 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-2. Liner picked on the hop at first. Bush takes it himself. Home after the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Dylan Moore struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ball one there. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Pedro Leon. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Left field, and that's base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Harper in the box again, takes a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Big swing and a miss. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Edward Cabrera preparing to come on if needed. Harvey warming up as well. Leon off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Michael Bush will hit next.
First baseman, Michael Bush. Let's go, Phillies!
That clips the zone. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fastball is outside. And that misses. And it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. To kick the 3-2. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Spelling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
One out man at first. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the 0-1.
Ball. Ball. High.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Cubs lead it 2-1. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fastball for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Shelby Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Cena. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Zingy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Justin Steele gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Edward Cabrera. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Trey Turner. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Sosa, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, Horner. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the 6th.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Gets the call. That's strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Go ahead, run on base. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Yeah, still hitless in this one, Brew. Just trying to do too much at the plate. Right now, I think he'd ask him to bring out a tee if it meant breaking this slump.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're through 6 full. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Zach McCambley. Here's Nico Horner.
For the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
3-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dynasty.
Swanson digs in. And the 1-0. That one lifted to left. Moore under this one. He's got it.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
Go ahead run on base. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
In the dirt, ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
He was all over that one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Kevin Alcantara. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Two on, one out. Ground ball right side. Base hit into the outfield. Horner flies around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bush swings through it for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit into center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Next for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope,
He's
that's off the
just
plate.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Next offering is outside. First and second, 2 down. And they're all
Thank you, mate.
loaded up.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Phillies 2. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Phillies, right fielder
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number 1, my sunshine.
Garcia
Ball 1.
up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Hey!
In the air, left field. Hat on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies,
Now the left fielder, Dylan Moore. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball, outside.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Misses
No,
with the
that's a
2-0,
ball.
and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
up next for the Phillies, center fielder
Pedro Leon stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Swanson to Horner at second for 1.
Yeah,
Double play.
got it.
What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
watching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it, slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 3. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Brad Keller up and loosening in the pen. That one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. Step off throw to first. Corner back in on a dive. Corner on the go. Pitches low.
That's the ball.
Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
So what's the win without a comeback? So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you winning for the comeback. I'm not the one that you should play with. Better stick with who you came with. You ain't a thug, you a plaintiff. And I'm Mike Jack dangerous.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bobby Milner. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back to the top of the order. Leading off, Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Phil Maton, the league saves leader, up and throwing. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 2-1. Fought off foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Trey Turner now. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The Cubbies up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, low.
Just off the inside edge. Edmundo Sosa waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Here's a 3-0. That's through there for a strike. "3-1 is on the way. He swings and fouls one off. Payoff pitch. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Phillies 2.
Not at all, so I gotta take a high and a no talent, haven't had a day, gone tomorrow type dude.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the DH, Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
Ball.
Keller, the tall righty, 255 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Way out front for strike 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Kevin Alcantara.
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Movement in the bullpen, Joan Duran, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Swings through the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Dude, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So back to the top of the order. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball one there. And that one hammered, carrying well. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Busch getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's way high. Ball one. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Strike on the inside corner. In the air to left center. Leon moving under this one. And that is that. One left for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Phil Maton.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
No! Oh!
That's a strike.
Woo!
gets a piece and stays alive. That one outside. Full count now. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Down the line. It's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Dave.
Here's JT Realmuto. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. The tying run at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
One out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. In the air, left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
So the tying run at second. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Save. And it's a one-run ball game. Last chance for the Phillies. Dylan Moore will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero.
We can see a shift right here. Only down a run, and it feels like anything can happen. One swing of the bat changes everything. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees. Backed off the plate that time.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Just missed. Pedro Leon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike. Moore not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. We'll see another payoff pitch. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
In love, honey, you know it's true. What since that day I first laid